Hey everyone, it's your girl Karina and I'm back for another video. Today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me on my trip to Vegas for the Usher concert. So if you'd like to see and hear everything that happened on my trip, well, not everything, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Stay tuned for the video. So let's get into story time. So I'm gonna try to make this quick, but before I get started, I want y'all to say hello to my special guest. Say hi, London. Say hi. It's my co-host, y'all. He's a little shy, distracted. He don't want to talk to y'all today. All right, so day one was travel day. As y'all know, I had to get up, and I already talked about this, had to get up super early to catch this flight. My husband was so sweet. He got up in the middle of the night. We literally had about 2 hours of sleep before this flight, right? So I got on the plane early morning. So you know I was praying to God that I did not have no little kids on this flight, because no, I was not going to be able to do it. I had my AirPods in. Wasn't nothing playing. I just had the AirPods in. So just in case somebody wanted to talk, they'll be like, oh, she got her AirPods in. She don't want to talk. Exactly. This is an early morning flight. I don't want to talk. I just want to get on this plane. Let's go. Me, the way I travel, I always like to fall asleep before we even leave the runway. That way, I don't have to worry about getting nauseous or any of that stuff, because y'all know I get motion sickness really fast. So I try to go ahead and be asleep before we even take off, right? So boom, I had a layover. Well, not really even layover, because I left like immediately after I got on my next city. I went straight to the gate to go to Vegas, right? So I get to the gate, we're boarding already, and boom, I get in between mother and mother. You know, I didn't have priority boarding at this particular time. So when I did get on the flight, I'm not going way in the back. Sit me in the front. So I immediately, as soon as I got on the plane, I saw two mothers. One was at the window, one was at the aisle. I'm finna sit with the mother. Y'all look like y'all know the Lord. If anything happened on this flight, we gonna pray together. We gonna make it happen. So I sat between mother and mother. Why I do that? Because y'all know mother and mother want to talk. No, it's too early. I'm trying to get me a little rest before we get to Vegas. So anyway, boom, we get to Vegas. As soon as I step off the plane, baby, it's hot. It is hot here in Vegas. So y'all know, I don't know, well, y'all may not know this, but I had a fear of catching an Uber. I have never done Uber or Lyft before. So I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. But because when I got to the airport in Vegas, it wasn't giving what I thought it was going to give. And I'll insert some footage right here to let y'all see what the airport looked like. It just wasn't giving what I thought it was going to give. It was crowded. It was a lot of construction going on. No, I'm ready to go. So instead of waiting on my friend whose flight was coming in at noon, I decided to go ahead and head to the hotel. Y'all, I felt like such a big girl. I booked my Lyft ride and headed to the hotel. It was great. I didn't have no, they asked me, the questions on there like, do you want a certain temperature? Do you want to request a quiet ride, meaning the driver will not talk to you? Do you need help with your bag? So because it was my first one, I didn't want whoever it was talking to me. So I just requested a silent ride and help with my bags. And it was great. The driver that I had, he was so nice. He helped me with my bag. And, it was just a great time. He took me straight to the Venetian. I had the little alerts that would let my husband and the girls know when I got in the lift and when he dropped me off at the Venetian. Let's talk about the resort that we stayed in. Oh my God, it was so beautiful, y'all. Like, if you ever go to Vegas, make sure that you stay at the Venetian if you can. It's like a resort and a hotel and a mall mixed together. Like, I love the way that it looks on the inside. It's like how you see those paintings from back in the day with all the naked people in the different poses. It's like that, but on steroids. Like, I'll insert some pictures here and some video of me walking around in the Venetian. It was absolutely gorgeous. Like, when you go over in the casino area, people are smoking, drinking, having a good old time. Baby, I walked right on past. So I didn't come to do all that. I just came to enjoy Jesus. Okay, so I walked on to my room. Well, actually, I didn't even go to my room yet. I went to the, what was it called? The lounge that our wonderful, blessed Pastor Tanya actually paid for us to have access to the lounge. So we go up there doing happy hour. They had breakfast, they had snacks, and it was just an amazing experience up there. So when I first got to the resort, none of the other girls were there, so I could not check in because check-in wasn't until 3. Make a long story short, which I've already made long, I was able to go have access to the lounge. I got me some Starbucks, and I just went up there and chilled, and Toya showed up. So once Toya showed up, we went and got some lunch, which was great, which was right there in the resort. We didn't have to go off the resort. We were able to just enjoy the lunch right there. So boom. After Toya and I have dinner, we wait on the other girls, and we went upstairs, had a great conversation. It's nothing like catching up with your girl. So we went upstairs, we were able to check in. I was able to give my bags to the valet before we went to lunch, or actually before I headed to the lounge. They had this part where you can check in your luggage. That way you don't have to walk around with your luggage and stuff like that before check-in. So I was able to go ahead and give them my bags. They gave me my ticket. And when it was time for check-in, girl, I went on up to the room. They brought our stuff to the room. So I thought that was a great addition. So Toya and I just had this beautiful conversation, just catching up on life. I mean, it was such a great experience. And then next thing I know, girl, I had to dozed off because I was buku tired because I had such an early flight. So next thing I know, here come Candace coming through the door. So y'all know it was a great time. So Candace and Talia showed up, and Candace come in dancing. If you know anything about Candace, she come in just acting a fool, right? Can't tell y'all everything we did, but I'm gonna give y'all the most part of it, okay? So we ended up, what did we do that day? Day 1, we were all pretty tired, but you know, everybody's like, no, team, no sleep. We not going to sleep. We staying up. The main ones that was saying team, no sleep was the main ones going to sleep early, right? So we ended up getting some dinner. We went to happy hour down in the lounge, and then we went to dinner that evening, and dinner was great. We went to, what was the restaurant? I can't remember. I'll insert it down in the description bar what restaurant we went to that was in the actual resort. And then we took them upstairs to a tour of the actual resort because they weren't with us when me and Toya went upstairs. And it's like a whole mall up there. They have an entire river where you can get in a boat and kind of just flow around upstairs in the mall. It was ridiculously beautiful, right? So after dinner, we kind of just took our showers and went on to bed because we knew the next day we wanted to get out in the community, right? So day 2, which was Tuesday, we woke up, went upstairs to the lounge, had our breakfast. It was beautiful. Whatever you want, it was there. From fruit to oatmeal to cereal to danishes, eggs, bacon, whatever you wanted, it was there. It was a great time, right? So after we had breakfast, we like, okay, we need to hit these streets, right? So we got out, and I'll insert some footage here. We went down to Old Vegas, where it was like this strip mall, and you look up in the sky and it's all the collages and stuff. People all over the streets, and it's bars, it's casinos, it's everything, y'all. It's live. It's a zip line, and it was just great. And they had this spot where you could get put your feet in the water and with the fish. Well, baby, first of all, I'm not doing that. It wasn't for me. It wasn't given me, right? And so the man was trying to sell it to us. He like, come on, you come in and get your feet in the water with the fish. And so Candace and Tal was here for it. Not me and Toya, not so much. So we went in, and the guy was telling us, oh, if you put your foot in this water, the fish will eat away at the dead skin. Wait a minute. Eat away at the dead. Who doing that? No, baby, I'm not going to, count me out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wait on y'all outside because I'm not going to do that, okay? But anyway, they ended up not doing it, and we were supposed to zip line, but I forgot. We got distracted, and we ended up not zip lining, so we ended up going down the street to the some type of museum type thing. It was called Canister, where everything was made out of canisters or something like that, which was pretty cool. They had a lot of businesses and stuff. We tried to get a pedicure up there, but the lady was like, it was only her in there, so she couldn't take all of us at one time. Anyway, we walked around. It was so hot. Jesus, it was hot. But we had a great time sightseeing. I think we went back to the resort after that to get freshened up for dinner, because that Tuesday night we planned to get dressed up, y'all. And I'll insert some pictures here of how dressed up we were that night, because we had reservations for dinner that night. And oh my God, y'all, fine dining at its best. I'm gonna insert the name of the restaurant that we went to. It was absolutely amazing. I had the best steak I have ever had in my life at this restaurant. I'm talking about I've never eaten a steak that good before. It better have been good for $91, but that's besides the point. The steak was absolutely amazing. The service was absolutely amazing. They gave us a complimentary birthday desserts for the table. They sung happy birthday to us. I mean, it was fine dining at its best. I absolutely loved it. The experience was so beautiful, and it was worth getting dressed up for. Then we went out into the resort and took beautiful pictures in front of all the amazing scenery that was there. It was just a great time. Trying to hit the highlights. So the next day, y'all know it was Usher time, girl. Wednesday was the Usher concert. So we started off the day. We was trying to, reserve our energy because the concert didn't start till 9 o'clock that night, baby. So we need to have our energy. We need to be rested, girl, because we was finna show out. Okay, so we stayed. We went and had our breakfast at the what is it called? Upstairs in the lounge, like we always do. Had our coffee, and then we went out. Toy stayed in the room this particular day because she wasn't feeling well. But the other, me and the other two girls, we got our car and we went to the mall, which was like the strip mall. It was great. And the day before that, we had went to a mall too that was outside. It was great. We just went in and out of the stores. We went shopping. We found this really cute boutique where we purchased some outfits and stuff out of. It was a great time. So this particular day, we went out again, went for lunch at Bonefish Grill. I'll insert my shrimp tacos that I had as well. And we just had a great time, just fellowshipping, doing what we do, right? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I'm leaving out a whole lot of details, but I'm giving you what I can give you now. So that night we get back, we get dressed up for the concert. We get in there early because we're trying to take our time getting dressed. We went upstairs for happy hour, then we came back down, enjoying ourselves, listening to some Usher music, because they catching me up, because I really don't know all these songs. I only know high school version of Usher. You know, that Let It Burn type stuff. I didn't know this new stuff, this new Usher. So we getting dressed, having a good time, laughing, joking, all of that kind of good stuff. It's time to get dressed. We all dressed, we heading down, we get our car, we head to the concert. Y'all, the venue was absolutely amazing. We walk in, everybody got their stuff on, everybody cute, girl, everybody dressed for the guys. I mean, everybody just did up, right? So we get to our seats, which were, I don't think there were any bad seats in the house because all the seats were absolutely amazing. We were able to see straight on the stage. It was great. But before I get to that, let me tell y'all about this. So we coming out of a happy hour, getting ready to go to our resort room to get dressed. And so y'all know I'm extra, so I'm walking out of the room saying, oh. And so one of the bellhops that was behind the counter, he was a Caucasian guy. He started jamming to the song, right? So we was all laughing, and then the black guy that was standing next to him was like, I knew he was gonna do that, right? So he was getting it. We all started laughing. He was like, what y'all doing after this? Y'all going to see Usher? And we was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, that's good. Now y'all know I can get y'all into the after party. Say less. How? So my other friends, they running all up to the counter. They're like, how you gonna get us in? So make a long story short, he hooked us up when we was able to get into the Usher concert after party. And he like, nah, 50-50 chance that Usher might show up. Sometimes he do, sometimes he don't, right? So we get dressed, we hype, right? Because we like, oh, we going to the after party. Now, by the time the concert start, halfway into the show, Usher is killing it, y'all. I mean, he is pulling out all stops. The concert is absolutely amazing. But your girl getting sleepy. The time zone, I'm having second thoughts. I might not be able to go to this after party because, baby, I'm sleepy. Anyway, make a long story short, concert was amazing. My boy Usher, y'all, all I'm going to say is my boy Usher still got it. He didn't miss a move. He didn't miss a run. He didn't miss a beat. Usher, if you watching, you still got it, Doc. 43 where? Usher, you killed it. The dancers, the lights, the musicality, his band, 10 out of 10, I do recommend. If you can see him this year, I absolutely encourage you to go. Outfit. Let's talk about this outfit I had on, y'all. But I didn't want to do too much because, I'm a married woman, So I wasn't trying to draw too much attention, but I was trying to let it be known that I'm 40 and I'm about that life. So I decided to go with my leather shorts, some fishnet stockings with some flames, some boots, and a crop t-shirt, and I actually ended up pinning those gold patches that were on my shoulders. I ended up pinning those there, and I'll insert all the information for the outfit. I got those gold patches that were on my shoulders. I got those from Amazon. I absolutely love Amazon. Those boots were older. I think I had those about 2 years. And the shorts and the top I got from Shein. The glasses that I had on are actually prescription, because y'all know I wanted to be able to see Usher, okay? So I had on my prescription glasses, and makeup was done by me. My hair is still in the original style that it was in. As y'all know, I got it recently colored right before the concert, and so it's still actually in the style that I wore. Edges a little fuzzy, but that's neither here nor there. I just didn't slick them back down, but I think it still looks good. I'm gonna give y'all a little 360 so y'all can see how it looks. I'm gonna upload the video so that y'all can get an idea of how it looked fresh, right? So that's pretty much the gist of my trip. Now, did I go to the after party? I know you're thinking it. I know you're asking yourself that. Guess what? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I'm not going to tell you whether I went or if I did not go. But just know we had a good time, y'all. Let me know down in the comment sections if you have any questions about my trip. I hope that I was able to give you a clear picture of what my week looked like in Vegas. It was absolutely amazing. We did go see the water show. We did go visit the different hotels and the resorts that were in the area. We did visit the hotel or the resort that Ocean's 11 was filmed in. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to insert some footage of those particular resorts that we went to. We did a couple of more things that I would not share because, like I said, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Just know it was an incredible, incredible experience that I will never forget. I had a lot of firsts. I had a lot of amazing memories that I made with my friends. We have been friends since we were 11 years old. And to be able to do our very first girl trip at 40 was absolutely amazing. It was one of the most memorable experiences that I ever had with women. And I am so very grateful for the time that we were able to spend together because we knew each other in middle school and high school. And we just recently reconnected about 2 years ago, right during the pandemic. And so for us to be able to plan and execute this trip was absolutely amazing. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video / vlog about my time in Vegas this past week to see the Usher concert. Class of 2001, stand up. Let's go. 1983 in the building. Your girl is turning 40 at the end of this month, and I cannot be more excited about the goodness of God and how faithful God has been to me. Y'all know if you come to this channel, it's always going to bring God the glory. And so I hope that you enjoy the content that I've been bringing to you all. I will continue to bring fashion, fragrance content, as well as lifestyle, beauty, because this is a Christian content channel. So I hope that you enjoy the empowerment and the inspiration that I give through my content. As always, I love you so much for watching. To all of my old subscribers, thank you so much for still hanging in there with me and allowing me to grow and evolve with my channel. To my new subscribers, welcome to the channel and welcome to the family. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you've enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed recording it. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Girl, we won.